It's she's behind me laughing. Hey, welcome back to the Whitebeard and TK experience. Let me turn this fan off. I'm showing you this or telling you this because it is someone behind that door. Let's say birthday weekend. We actually supposed to be going backpacking this weekend and then had to cancel because we're in the middle of tornado, or the beginning of tornado season here in Tennessee, and last night, man, it was rumbling, pouring down. So I had made a good choice to cancel the camping trip until tomorrow, which you won't know because you'll be watching this and it'll just be the same day. But I wanted to show you just a few bits of everything, because when we get to the campsite and, if hopefully we'll be showing you what we're going to be having for dinner, you won't see the whole process of what's going to be happening. So at the present moment, I am going to be making an Israeli salad, probably minus an ingredient or two, I don't know. And I'm getting some of the breakfast ready, stuff that we're going to be using. And we're also going to be having, I switched up dinner, we're going to be having that night a bean burrito. So I'm currently making refried beans. So try to film some of that and show that to you. It's a little hard to do that with one hand, but show you just a little bit so that you can see what the process kind of looks like. So by the time you see us eating and having breakfast and stuff during camp, you'll know everything that we did. So that's what I'm doing right now, just a little prep work. So you'll see everything that we did because it'll already be done, like you're about to see. I guess soon, somewhere around that. Yeah, I'm looking a little scraggly. It's all clean, it's not cool, but we're about to run out because we got to go pick up some stuff from storage, and we left a ton of things back in the Bronx, some of our camping equipment and things like we needed. So most of our main things are here. So hold on. Eggs for breakfast. It was going to be scrambled, but we're going to be testing out a new backpacking pan that we wanted to get like 2 years ago. So this is going to be breakfast. This is our third month of living in Tennessee. We chose this state for a few reasons. One, it was close enough to the East Coast for a family. Two, it was far enough but also central enough that we can reach surrounding states to go further south for visits and traveling. In West and Midwest, we traded in the New York winter and snow for East Tennessee's unpredictable winter. With Tennessee's milder winters and warmer temperatures, we have many opportunities to start our camping season earlier in the year. And so we decided to test that theory for Hannah's birthday. The temperature was going to be near 70, and the evening temp was supposed to be about 50. So with the right equipment, you could potentially go camping year-round. Frozen Head State Park has over 50 miles of backpacking trails, with 9 designated backcountry campsites. 4 of those, they say, are group sites. Spice Branch is one of 3 that are closest to the ranger station, with being roughly 2 miles up the trail. And though we have gone to this park about 3 times, this is our first time checking out one of their campsites. By the way, 50 degrees in the city is totally different than 50 degrees in the mountain. Well, now that's done. I lowered the camera, didn't I? So, now I'm going to show you a bit of the process of how I'm going to do the refried beans. And no, it's not like you fry the beans twice. So what's in here, we'll probably put this in here. If this turns into one of those cooking videos, we'll add up all the stuff that's inside here. I had so many different ingredients for this particular recipe. If you guys have never seen this guy, his name is Cowboy Kent something, and I'd really love the way he did it, but he used sour cream and some other stuff. We're not going to do that. What we're just going to do is just basically make a bean paste. Now what I have in here is smoked bacon, cumin, chili powder, because I was switching up between using hot sauce stuff, cumin, chili powder, fresh onion, garlic. Did I say smoked bacon? Chili powder, cumin, cayenne, black pepper, and salt, and using pinto beans. So again, I'm going to try to show you a little bit of the process of how I'm doing this. And then, because when you see us at the campsite enjoying this delicious meal, you know that I actually made this for us to eat. Thank you. The reason for doing this is to make the transportation of the food a lot easier, instead of trying to make it there. Now I know you, who may be a seasoned backpacker, are probably looking at this going, why don't you just take a packaged food and dehydrated food? Well, we do that sometimes. But what I want to do is, just like with this channel, is change the way we eat when we go backpacking. You can make fresh food. You don't always have to have something dehydrated. And so we were testing out a few different things this trip. Now there are pros and cons and sacrifices to cooking fresh food in the backcountry. When you're backpacking, you have to think about the weight. So fresh food is going to weigh just a little bit heavier. So keep that in mind. Now I know you're saying to yourself, why did you get all the bean out of there? Why don't you make it smooth? You could put it into a blender, which we could have done. We have any what do you call it? The one she was telling me about that I brought for her, an immersive blender or something like that. You could put in there. I could have used that for this, but as Cowboy Kent said, you know, you could put in the blender, and then what you end up with is a pinto smoothie. And so, you know, you want to have some of that beans in there. Now, like I said, I was just going to make a thicker paste with this, so that let me move this off the fire. A thicker paste for this, and she doesn't particularly care for avocado, so I will most likely, depends on how much weight we want to carry, you know, to backpack with. I'm more than likely going to put an avocado on mine, maybe a bit of cheese. We're going to run out to the store to get some cheese and stuff. And then she'll probably have cheese on it. I guess we'll find out when we get to the campsite. So that's about it. I'm not going to show you anything else, because that was just a process of this stuff that we need to do. And so we'll see you outside. It's she's behind me laughing. Anyway, we'll see you outside. We are off to pick up the park permit.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful Wizard of Oz. You're not supposed to skip. Really? So cheap, so cheap. Well, we got the permit. Ain't got a map. But what did we forget to bring tonight?
Cheese.
The cheese for the burrito. Went through all that stuff making the bean burrito for. And what else is missing?
What?
The salad, the Israeli salad. Yeah, we were going to buy wood. I was going to buy wood. See, had we gotten here a little bit earlier. So it's either we're going to find somewhere we're going, or we're just going to have to be cold until we get into the tent.
I brought some more chapstick. Well, he brought it. I was going to buy it, but... Anyway, because I left mine, but it was only like this much of the way full anyway. But I've only seen these here, so...
I can't eat chapstick.
Can't eat chapstick?
No, it was supposed to be a bean burrito. Half of the meal is left behind. And there was no backup. I got beef jerky, no turkey jerky. And she just brought 2 beef sticks from in there, said to stick inside of it, but that's not cheese, lettuce, or tomato. The whole point of the thing was, at least we have tangerines, so you still get a fruit and vegetable in today. So I guess we're going to have that for dinner. And it was supposed to be pancakes in the morning. Oh, well.
Whatever.
It's time to go park and hoof it up.
2.5 miles.
It wasn't supposed to be that long, but anyway, yeah, I didn't know it was that long to this campsite.
I'm going to eat one now. The habanero barbecue. Because if this one isn't good, I don't want to eat it later. And eat the one that I know I like. And then be disappointed.
Did we bring the toilet bowl packs?
Yeah. And even if we didn't, we have some in the car.
Oh, we do. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Where is it? Down the bottom pocket. Oh, this right here. Well, maybe. There you go. This right here. Check that out. Really cool. Got the instructions on the back of what you put in here. It's got toilet paper. What else is in here?
The stuff that absorbs all your stuff.
Basically everything you need, including a wipe for your nasty fingers.
Or your butt.
Or check it out.
Or both.
And let me tell you why this will come in handy. You could do the cat hole thing and dig a hole and do the other stuff. But recently, they have changed a few of, not the policies, a few of the rules on
being outside.
Being outside. Leave no trace. Leave no trace has recently changed, and I believe it was the end of last year, not the beginning of this year, the end of last year of leaving no trace, which is even carrying your poop out of the park instead of burying it. And I could see why, because we have been places where, you know, even on a hiking trail, you're not supposed to do this. People just taking a dump on the side of the trail, which is nasty. And, you know, you're not supposed to. So I could see that. So this comes in handy. It's got everything. You got a little Ziploc. You put everything in here, and you were cool. You can see a toilet paper right there. I think. There you go. All right, that's it. We have a mountain to climb. Like the hashtag. Mountains to climb. I put on the hat.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. But it's that. Usually we won't have to, this site has no water. I believe I said that earlier. So we're going to have to pack all our water and hike it up. It's going to make our packs a little bit heavier than it usually is when we're going into Grand Canyon. And also, We have a small axis. Small axe. A small.
The
a
Grand
hatchet.
the Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon.
Mhm.
Listen, the Great. Oh, back up off, you may. Smoky Mountain. Okay, let's get this. Oh, and go up there with no tent pegs. That'd be great.
Yeah.
We're off. You didn't get that GoPro clip, did you?
I did.
He washes over me with light, serenity, a holy peace. He shows his love is free and wide. He is the master of my life. He washes over me with light, serenity, a holy peace. He shows his love is free and wide. He is the master of my life. He has chosen me. I have chosen him. Let there be nothing, nothing in between, nothing in between. He carries me beneath his wing, from glory to the deepest pain. I dance beside him in the rain. His goodness has become my strength. He carries me beneath his wing, from glory to the deepest pain. I dance beside him in the rain. His goodness has become my strength. He has chosen me. I have chosen him.
Okay, right in the middle of the path. Whew.
I said I'm not old until 10:31 a.m. tomorrow.
Was that when you? Yeah, I guess
It's
so.
on my birth certificate.
Yes, I thought it was 10 something in the morning, and then I went to. It was snowing that day, and I went to the.
And you got in trouble.
Yes, the midwife yelled at me because I left my wife, who said it was okay. She said she was fine. I went to go and get us some music to play, and I was scolded by the midwives. So, yeah, whatever. I'm sure you find that funny.
I do.
Keep walking.
Look at all this delicious possible drinking water that we could have just gotten here.
Unless, of course, it's not good to drink, and that's why they said so. But yeah, you're right. should I be worried about that giant widowmaker sitting up over there? A giant down tree. At least we have some things to sit on. Whew. She got the tiny legs. She got that one right there. Why people throw trash in a fire and there's a garbage can sitting right down the block? It's not even down the block.
On the other side of the tree.
It's right there on the other side of the tree. They survived! Yay! Even on it. Yum, yum. Good old trader. Wind's picking up, and the sun's going down over the mountain, which is a lot faster because it's going behind it or in it or wherever it is, faster than it is when bushcracker. This is the part in this episode where the comment section will be full, if you're brave enough to leave a comment, which is great. We welcome all comments and questions or suggestions that you may have. Here's what's going to happen. Someone's going to say, why are you chopping wood on a rock? And why are you doing so and so? And why are you doing such and such? Well, firstly, this is the first time I've ever had to take an axe with me to go and chop wood. Usually, I'm carrying my bushcrafting knife, which is a lot smaller and compact, and I can keep it on my side. But since we were going a shorter distance, I decided to take the axe, and if you remember, I just brought it at REI. Something I discussed that you couldn't do in New York.
Not really.
So, we live, we learn, we try stuff new, and that's how we learn. I mentioned backcountry camping before. The difference between backcountry camping and front country camping, which is basically just camping, is that in the backcountry, there's no bathroom. Sometimes you might have a water source, sometimes you do not. You carry in everything that you brought in with you, including if you had to use the bathroom. Later on, you'll see me doing exactly that.
We've got 2 pieces. I guess that's fine. No, I was wrong.
Please, don't do that.
I will try.
Flip it over to the other side, then. See that?
Yes.
Okay. Don't get your hands that far to the top. Okay. Now we have the camera and it's not working for her, but trust me, she did it just like she helped build that fire over there too. Now it's time for us to get this finished so we can eat. It's cold out here. So, let's try it again.
Beans are in the wrap. No cheese, no salad.
You know what that looks like, right?
Yes.
They're already thinking it. But we don't have the, as we said before,
cheese
and the salad.
So we're having tangerines and chocolate later.
Yes. Time to cook. We did have fire.
For like,
Fire gone.
like literally 5 seconds ago.
And it is cold out her. We were still hungry. So I remembered that I had a cucumber in the bag. I'm not really sure why I had the cucumber. Because we left the entire salad back at home. Only God knows why I was carrying the cucumber. But it came in handy because we were starving. So we had the cucumber, and then we had the chocolate, and went to bed. It's your birthday pancake. Went to the store and still forgot to get the candle for your birthday cake.
Do you need more water?
Probably.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hannah. Everyone sang, "Ah!" Happy birthday to you. Woo! You carry in, you carry out. And always leave it better than you found it, so that everybody else can enjoy the outdoors. And as always, leave no trace. I like being in the middle of these tall trees, watching the water, being near water, sleeping near water, whole different story. It's extremely loud. Well, that is it. We survived a chilly night for 20th birthday, and we are heading back down this mountain.
Si, senora.
Yes. There's a bathroom and a shower down there, so we're going to freshen up when we get down the hill, back to the puddle pond. Woohoo! Let's go. Look at that pretty flower. They're pretty neat. Forgot to stick the clothes in the back of my dog.
Yeah. Probably very, very old.
Huh?
Probably very, very old. We are officially out of the limits of the Spicewood Branch campsite. So long. Sayonara. We've come to the giant down tree again. Which means we're just a little, well, not really. Probably like a little over halfway to the sign. And he had his headphones in, but he took them out because they fell out. It was too noisy. Okay. I know they say it's half a mile, but my watch says let's see, an entire mile to campsite. When you get to the sign, prepare for another mile, okay? I'm just letting you know. These are some of the other trails that are out here.
Well, we have arrived.
I'm a globetrotter.
Found the place where they burn the witches.
We just different, I don't bother. 여자나 집이나 세상 나가신다 너무 빨라. I'm a globetrotter. You and I 비교나 하지마.